Okay, there's treasure up there, which I ignored when I went to go get the vantage viewpoint. I think for this, we're not going to bother being quiet about it because they're pirates. You know? They're pirates. They know what they did.
I can't let them see me.
You'd like to get your hands on that silk, wouldn't you? Make yourself a nice kosode?
I'd rather get our more. Those Sakai ranchers always hold out, but they pay up.
Come on. I'd like to see you in a kosode.
It would be the last thing to see.
Oh, I think it is possible for me to do this sneaky-like. But I'm not in the mood for that. It just told me something about exploding shells. Oh, those. Interesting. So can I do this? Oh, goodness gracious me. I think that still counts as being sneaky.
That silk belongs in Sakai. I will free it from these pirates.
Like, nobody saw me. So, you know. I think, or at least no one's alive to tell anyone they saw me. I think it counts. Like, I feel like every gamer's most favorite thing you can ever give them is something that explodes. Okay, let's just check to see. Is there any more treasure on this ship? There is. And then we'll head on out. Alright, where to leave my boat? Okay, kids, remember where we parked. And Tanya asked earlier, and there is eagle vision of a kind in this game. It is not the kind that we're used to, where you get the flyover. It is more of a super-powered radar sense kind of thing. So if there were any, like, you can see spaces to hide, you can see loot and refill things, and if there were people alive, you'd see red outlines. So it's not the same as the eagle vision that we're used to, but it does exist. I tend to forget to use it when I can see people and tag them, but it is nice. All right, let's go. Okay, I guess I'll stop and you go then. When I was swimming earlier, I didn't have the thing where a boat will come by and try and pick me up because why is my silly self, like, just swimming in the ocean? So I don't know if that's a thing in this game or not. Give myself a chance to dry out. Hey, guess what? I got some silk for you. Don't ask any questions.
I have silk. You can keep what's left of it if you make me a kosode in one day.
Ah, of course, of course. Now, which silk? There's some nice red in there.
What about black? I like black.
Says black silk from the Namban. You know, the Portuguese? Not as fine as Chinese silk, but some might find it exotic.
I just foresee like Naue as the spy walking up into a place with like this amazing black dress. Like I guess Megan McCarthy in Spy when she gets like the dress and she like walks in all fancy. So I'm gonna go with the black Portuguese silk. Also, we're always rooting for everybody black, so.
The Portuguese silk, please. Black suits me better.
I could do a trim with gold thread so it's not
Hey,
so
Slider.
dark. Not our style, but it might work.
It was a
This
lot
is
of
my
fun.
best work yet. I hope it brings you success at your tea ceremony.
And
I'm sure it will.
one of the best things is looking at the
My training
outtakes.
and disguise are complete. Now, back to House Imai.
Looking at the outtakes, because Melissa McCarthy, like when she gets going, she does not stop like improving and joking. And who is it? Not Rose McGowan. That was Charmed. Wait. The woman who's playing like this, the evil overlord is trying to also have the dinner. Rose Byrne. Thank you. I was like, it's Rose something. And Melissa is just cracking her up with every take. Like she cannot get her line out because of the improvs that Melissa McCarthy keeps doing before it's her turn. And it's just like take after take of her cracking up. And those are why I really miss outtakes from films. I'm hoping that we get some Severance outtakes when it's all said and done, because I need to see them completely cracking each other up on set. All right, let's go. It's Team Morphin time. So yeah, Slider, I don't know what the canon is, and the game doesn't give like an indication. So, you know, I'm just playing through, and I suspect later on I would have to play through to find out, like, okay, so what is the canon? Okay, so wait, I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be. Gonna go this way. So I don't have an indication of what the canon responses are. And I'm very curious about that. Like if you want to play through another time to just say, okay. All right, let me save here just in case. Remembering to save in this economy. Wow. Yeah, we saw the option at the game start for the canon option, and I was very curious about it. And it's, you know, it opens up the field for what do you really want to do in this game? Do you really just want to run around feudal Japan being Naue and Yasuke and doing your do? Do you want to like play choose your own adventure? You know, like multiple options here, even the dialing down all the settings to make it easy to get through QuickTime events to be like, I'm just here for the story. Whether that's my choice of the story or the canon story. So yeah, there's a lot of options. All right. Let me in.
You must change into the kosode before I present you to father. I'll have a servant help you dress.
I can dress myself.
You can put on clothes. There's a difference.
Oh. I know you know how to get dressed, but this is not the same thing.
Shigure?
Yes, Master So Cute.
Come closer. My sight is not what it was, and I'm too old to pose a threat.
Oh, really?
I'm not surprised that one so young could secure the contracts you brought us. Would you believe I managed the most prosperous warehouse in Sakai when I was not much older than you.
Coffee's
Yes.
empty.
Very good. Tell me, did you receive the request from Lord Nobunaga directly?
I haven't had the honor of meeting him.
Okay, I was like, let's
I've
not.
only dealt with his agents.
Let's keep the lie
Yes.
reasonable.
That is how he would have arranged it.
Oh shit.
What is the name of this agent?
He told me his name was Chuta.
I do not know him,
Oh shit.
but I will. Now tell me, what is the purpose of the tea ceremony?
I mean, okay. It's both. But we are posing as someone young. We have already said that we are ambitious, but relatively inexperienced. So I'm thinking that we can say it's a place to make contacts, and maybe that will also show our slight ignorance for him to be like, I see, I can teach you. This is somebody who I can change, I can mold.
I was told the tea ceremony is a good way to meet people with common interests.
Some view it as merely another way of doing business. It is more an opportunity to celebrate our shared culture. Guests must be selected with the same care with which a master prepares his tea.
Uh-oh.
Do you understand?
I do now.
Good. I'm pleased to say I was able to find 3 other women with similar interest.
Forgive me, Master Sokyu. Lord Mitsuhide arrived unannounced. He insists on speaking with you.
Send him in.
My apologies, Master Sokyu, but I must excuse myself from your ceremony in 3 days' time. I lied to Lord Nobunaga tonight.
Your absence will sadden us, Lord Mitsuhide. Though, it is odd that he who requested your seat should so abruptly take it away.
Who can anticipate such a brilliant, unpredictable mind?
Indeed, I shall express my regrets to Lord Nobunaga in a letter.
No need. I will convey them. And I've left the gifts with your house steward. A poor excuse for the inconvenience.
Your acts of generosity are always appreciated.
Huh.
Did you recognize
He's like,
that man?
you get all that?
No. Should I?
That was Akechi Mitsuhide, one of Lord Nobunaga's generals.
Is that why you wanted me to stay? You believe he's connected to these contracts?
I believe nothing until I have evidence.
Nice.
Sometimes, answers reveal new questions.
That's
You
annoying.
don't trust him?
You have captured my interest,
Oh,
but do not presume to have earned more than that. The guests will gather in the garden ahead of the ceremony. You may join them there.
he's like, slow down, little girl. You're in, but you ain't all the way in.
Hello.
Not this game making me remember who we said we were. I knew the game was going to make me remember what we gave our name as.
I am Shigure. It's nice to meet you.
I am Otama.
You must be new to Sakai. You haven't caught up with our fashion.
I am not so interested in decoration, unless it involves ornamented teppo.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
That much is clear.
Oh. Oh, it's like
You
that?
are friends with the Imai?
Our families have known each other for years. How did you gain entry to this coveted event?
Girl, I'm about to punch you in your... Okay. All right. No. Dial it back. Dial it back. We have already... Like, the big lie is our identity, so I do not want to add more lies into the mix.
I trained under Master Sen Norikyu.
So, it is as Master Sokyu says. Sen Norikyu doesn't discriminate.
Okay, can I punch her yet?
No. He's tired of teaching children with no other virtue than their name.
There's something about you that doesn't fit. Peasant with a piece of earth. Or a cat with a silver coin.
What did you say?
You stink of the countryside. Go back to your farm before you get hurt.
Well, that went well. Like, I don't think you understand. We're not going to go home and cry. We're going to follow you home and kill you. Like, that's how we deal with these kinds of high school bully insults.
Hello. We have not met.
Okay, so what would happen if we gave our different name to everybody? What would happen?
I am Shigure. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Like,
I am Milady Satoko. I was unaware they allowed children at these ceremonies.
girl. Neither of these are a lie, so I will continue to say Master Sokyu.
Master Sokyu has graciously invited me so that I might learn from cultured people like yourself.
Forgive me. My uncle says I had to grow up before I could learn manners. I'm here on my husband's behalf, but I'd rather be hunting.
Right. I'm so sorry. These are the women who are interested in Teppo. These are the women who are interested in guns. So we're trying to ferret out, like, all right, which one of y'all is the one in the mask with the fancy gun that I need to kill?
Oh, what do you hunt?
Bandits.
Bandits?
They are a scourge on our land. My maidservants are trained with the Teppo, and we deliver swift justice to those who loot and steal.
But what of those who steal to feed their families? Or to take back what once was theirs?
Theft is the most base and cowardly of crimes. No one should steal unless they are prepared to pay with their life.
Interesting.
But this is hardly a fitting subject for this event. Excuse me while I contemplate this cherry tree.
Okay, then. Okay. Hey, Rex. Hey, JD lady.
Good evening.
All right, I am already being like, okay, my senses are now honed. Like, are you it? Are you the one? Are you the... Because, like, she turned around like she was ready to eat us.
I am Shigure.
What a beautiful kosode. I love the trim. You wouldn't mind if I steal it from you?
I
I mean no disrespect.
Uh,
I am Wakasa. You may have heard of me?
Are you like, are you literally gonna eat? Is your jaw gonna unhinge? Are you like actually gonna eat me? I'm new to Sakai. I've not heard of you. I'm not gonna lie.
I've only recently arrived, but I would love to learn more about one so famous.
You have good instincts. Trust them. I am something of a legend in the making. I have my sights on Sakai. I wasn't born here, and some find my manner bold. Are they polite or plain spoken in...
Where did you? Yeah,
Where did you say you are from?
I didn't. I didn't say where I was from.
I never told you. Sakai is the only place I wish to call home.
A good answer. Enjoy the ceremony. If you plan to stay in Sakai, come by Osaka Castle. I'm overseeing some work there.
Interesting.
The ceremony will begin soon. I would ask our newest arrival to Sakai to come forward.
So the only big lie we've told is our
I
identity.
think on Master DQ's teachings. How do I greet the host?
Oh, thank you for reminding me of that. This game is not letting you get away with anything. It's like, I'm not going to remind you of what we're told. Pardon me.
On behalf of House Imai, allow me to welcome you, Shigure. As my honored guest, you will sit at my
Hey,
side,
Kryzakon.
that you might better appreciate the preparing of the tea.
You do me too much honor.
These women do have to be like, who is this child that got invited? Like, hey, Chels, this is my thirds, but we are, like, because I talk a lot and pet a lot of animals, we're not that far into the game. I've never been to or watched a tea ceremony, although there are, you can attend one and learn during the Cherry Blossom Festival that we have going on in the next few weeks here in DC. But yeah, he told us turn the bowl to the right so that the prettiest part is facing the host and the guests.
I know this tea. Many years ago, I had it with the shogun. When there was a shogun.
This tea is truly sublime, Master Sokyu.
I did not create a leaf, merely realize its potential.
The aesthetics of this bowl are exquisite.
Okay, so we've had one person name drop, one person complimented the tea, and one person complimented the bowl. I think we see where people's priorities are.
It belonged to my master, Takenojo.
Again, the game making us remember. I have no memory of what we were just learned like 50 minutes ago. How dare you?
The blend of flavor puts mind and soul in balance.
Master Sokyu, for your hospitality, please accept this dagger owned by the late Shogun Yoshimitsu.
Wow,
It
she really is dropping them
remarkably
names.
well preserved.
It endures like the Ashikaga.
Master Sokyu, I hope you will have time to reflect upon this painting of a wild geese.
Ooh.
Thank you, Satoko. It is beautifully rendered.
Oh, we all leave after? Oh, okay.
I would like to offer you this snow mask, Master Sokyu, crafted by the artisan Zekan.
From Ono City? A discerning choice. I thank you.
Master Sokyu, please accept this humble gift.
I recognize the ladle. It's a shutoku from Lord Nobunaga's personal collection.
I got it through Master Rikyu. I'm sorry to have caused offense.
I see. That explains much. You gave no offense.
Interesting.
I shall repay Master Rikyu for this act of generosity. You have honored me with your presence and gift.
So oh.
I will cherish this meeting. You may see yourselves out.
So he gave you the opportunity to give the Tea Master a direct gift from Naganato. Oh, sorry. The other one. No, Naganato's our dad. Interesting.
How can I be certain any one of these is Chiju's killer? But I can't risk missing my chance at revenge. This one possesses a noble grace I didn't sense in the killer that night. She's grown hard out of necessity, not cruelty. I can see Otama committing murder on a moonlit night. Does she know who I am, or is she just bad? Wakasa and I are more alike than these others. She fought for her place here. But that path couldn't have been easy or clean. I can't let this opportunity walk away.
Okay, what do we think? The mean girl or the name dropper? I've been fooled before. Other Assassin's Creed games have been very good about fooling, like the non-obvious choice. Hey, KMC, welcome on in. I feel like I want to confront Wakasa just because, again, she, like, the minute we met her, she looked like she would bite me, and not in a fun way. Yeah, Otama's just mean. Like, she's just mean. Oh, yeah, so Grobosaur, specifically this tea ceremony, we asked if it was possible to have women who were interested in guns show up. So everyone here is. I'm going to go ahead and confront Wakasa, because she seems like it. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake. Naoe's young. She doesn't know everything yet.
You've been watching me with more than idle curiosity.
I meant no offense. I've never met a woman quite like you.
And I suspect there's more to you under the mask.
Mask?
We hide our true selves in public. What do you say we talk somewhere we can let those masks drop?
I would like that.
Then come to my house. It's not far.
Hey, Amalia.
Come in. I can't match Master Sokyu's wealth, but I hope you'll feel more at ease here.
You have a beautiful home.
Would you believe this is the first place I truly dropped anchor? Before this, I was always on the move.
Why did you choose Sakai? Were you looking for something?
I will explain myself, but do feel free to look around.
Okay, if the gang gives me a moment, I will take a little break here.
Nothing comes in or out of Sakai without Sokyu taking his...
So we're back. I'm also curious. Let me see where the last save or load was. Was there an autosave before? Huh. I wonder if there was an autosave before we made the choice. Because that would be interesting to me, is to see what would happen. But unfortunately, the way it saves, there's no way to know exactly when it, like exactly what was going on. So yeah. All right, we'll resume.
Share. That is why I was at his ceremony tonight. Not out of any great love of tea. I prefer sake. Or Portuguese wine. Men like Soku and the Sokyu have the same fears and appetites. That's not a toy.
I know. It's a coward's weapon.
Ah, that was the feeling I couldn't place. It's you from that night. So will you gun me down like a coward? I have a better idea. Why don't you tell me what will make this right between us?
Interesting.
And I'll get it for you.
You
think I would bargain with my father's murderer?
You are in the strongest position. You offer life, I will trade anything for that.
This is a bit of a naive answer because chances are we saw, hey Nita, welcome on in. We saw that the box was given to the boss, so we know that she doesn't have it. So yeah, we didn't track you down to negotiate, I'm afraid.
I want you to feel the pain I felt. The loss. You took my father from me.
My father sold me to pirates for a bag of rice. Killing him would be a mercy.
This is really, like, this is not, let me just tell you, Wakasa, this is not the way you want to go with this conversation. Okay, pro tip, you really don't want to do that.
So you're saying you have nothing to lose. What about all this?
You can have it all. I started with nothing. I can do it again.
There is nothing here that I want.
You must want something.
I want my father back. I did it. Wakasa is dead. And I am one step closer to avenging my father.
Like, yeah, it was just basically like, you son of a bitch. That's all we were waiting for. Oh my gosh, that was perfect.
This tea bowl looks rustic.
And that's the thing. Like, you can't. Like, that's the thing is, like, there's nothing you can do in that situation. The person has made their choice. They didn't come down here to negotiate with you. They came down here to kill you. So, good luck with that. Oh. Oh. Come here. Come here. We're on a high. We're going to pet some dogs.
I'm happy to see you too.
Yep. I had a great day. What about you? I was wondering if we could have just like assassinated her without the conversation, but I realized we didn't have any weapons on us. We were wearing the kasode for the tea ceremony, so we would have had to have some kind of weapon. Okay. I also see that the guards continually seem to be leveling up, like one above me, so it's interesting. All right. Oh, first I should save. The game probably already saved, but okay. Okay, people of Yamashiro. Senno Rikyu, and he has his own quest. He wants to find rare tea bowls worthy of a new tea house project. Are we going to be able to put a tea house in our base, I wonder? Krobosaur, that's what I thought. I thought like maybe the gun won't be loaded and it would be a whole like fight thing, but yeah, Wakasa was the gold-masked woman who shot Naue with a gold-trimmed teppo. Was the masked woman. This former pirate clawed her way from the bottom to the heights of Sakai society, only to be brought down by Naue's unwavering will. I would have liked to ask a little bit about the box, but I'm already fairly sure that she didn't have it. So, what time is it? Sorry. The sun is beaming right on the corner of my monitor that has the clock on it. So I'm like, okay, we got about 14-ish minutes. Let's see if we can track this dude. The fatherless monk. In the search for one of her father's killers, Naue hears of a warrior monk named Kyonyo who might have some answers. He is south of Sakai, west of the coast, and he is a Gansenji temple. Okay. Once again, I do not speak Japanese. I am not that much of a Japanese fan culture, etc. So I will probably mess up things when I try to say the names of things. Okay, so this is a new legendary Tanto, which... we'll equip this one. Oh, whoops. Sorry, we want the primary. Secondary weapon. There we go. Yes. Okay, got it. Is that it? Okay. So, do we know where this person is? We know generally where they are. Is there any... Okay, do we have any... Oh, we actually might know exactly where he is. Okay, we know where the guy is. We don't know where the killer is. Okay, so let's... Oh, no. Silly me. We can scout the objective. Let's send all of our scouts there. And see what happens. Do you mean in terms of the RPG, in terms of finding new weapons and things like that? I also like that you can't fast run in town. I noticed that because one of the ones that I first picked up was it was like a weapon that also applied poison. And I know in other games, you'll eventually be able to find stuff that just
Sounds
breaks.
like a big fight. I'll need a better view.
That breaks the immersion entirely. Whereas you're like, okay, this is on fire and this is on this and that and that. Oh, okay. So this is where the lighting is going to work against me because... Oopsie, hold on.
That must be Kyono. They need help.
It moved. Okay. Loot all the bodies. Okay, so for some reason, they were all up in here attacking this warrior monk. Not sure why. About to find out.
I didn't think anyone would come.
You expected reinforcements?
Only half-heartedly. When my father called for aid, thousands would come. I sent letters and not a soul replies. Except you. I am Kyonyo.
Naoe, it wasn't a letter that brought me here. More an instinct.
No matter what brought you here, your help was needed. Our home, Honganji, has been reduced to ashes. 10 years we struggled against Oda Nobunaga. My father finally signed a peace treaty and retreated. Took most of his followers with him.
So all you see here is all who are left.
Our precious Honganji. And the Lord Daimyo orders Hashima Hideyoshi to build a castle in its place, on our land. I wouldn't give up. And for that, I am disowned. I will never stop fighting Oda Nobunaga.
He burned my home to the ground too.
So that's what brought you here.
I mean, both? But we'll say vengeance.
I am here for a different matter of injustice. I hunt my father's murderers.
Ah, vengeance is a bloody path with no horizon. I know this firsthand.
My father cut the ear off one of the men. I was told he might be near Sakai, so I found you.
One ear, eh? When Oda Nobunaga took over, he put one of his most savage dogs in charge. Wada Koretake. Many call him the One-Ear Demon. The men you fought were his.
It's him. Only demons would do what they did to my father.
Immoral to his core. He pillages, destroys our relics, burns our temples. These are objects, yes. But they are symbols of our teachers. 500 years of history. Desecrated by a one-eared madman.
Then let's find him.
He is hard to track. The only evidence he leaves behind are corpses. Burned, beheaded, or both. But with you, maybe my fortune is turning.
Hostage?
I caught this one running back to his master.
Aw.
Kyonyo, we could have used him.
Yep.
What? Koretake's worms would rather die than talk.
Why is the sword your first response?
Now, this is Yaya. Fought for my father in the war. Abandoned me like he did.
Oh.
Not true. You called for help. I came back.
I want to join you two to find Wada Koretake.
Not another corrupted for Kyonyo's hopeless cause.
This is Koretake's doing, not Kyonyo's. Besides, my father always said that as long as we are breathing, there is hope.
See? Someone believes in me.
Damn.
You seem steadfast on your path of destruction. I heard one of Koretake's men speak of the chief executioner, Nanatsumatsu. He may know where to find Koretake. But I know the place. No one visits and returns the same. Especially not a lone guard.
You didn't see her fight. She'll be fine. Still, we'll need allies. Find Mitsumune at Nunobiki Falls. He leads the last survivors of Honganji, who have formed an Ikki.
I will go to them. Thank you.
Interesting.
There's a farmhouse near the river. Meet me there when you're done.
Trophy earned, the warrior monk. Is that just meeting? Oh, meet Yaya. Interesting. Okay. We have multiple quests now. Is there anything of interest around here that we should grab? Something over there. Any chance of me getting back my kunai that I threw at people? Sorry, pardon me. Sorry, pardon me. Alright, let's find out what's over here. Oh, lost pages. Okay, well, let's do that. Because that'll get us like a mastery point. Aha. Okay, not what I meant to do, but alright. Oh, I probably have to do this, and then this. A little more swing. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, so. So, to help her find the elusive Wada Koretake, Yaya sends Naoe to find his chief executioner with a warning. So we have to kill the executioner. We also need to find allies. So we have to find Mitsumune. Should you bring your daily joke here? What is the daily joke? do I want to know? Okay, so there's that. There's also finding tea stuff. There's also Naoe's meditation. Okay, we have more stuff. Okay, so shrouded shinobi robes. Plus 20% damage at night. Interesting. We found more stuff in the codex, which... That's a location. Nice. Okay. And then our mastery. What do you get when you cross poison ivy with a 4-leaf clover? I don't know. What do you get when you cross poison ivy with a 4-leaf clover? Okay, I've got 8 mastery points. I think I would like to grab that. Okay. And then we can throw a rash of good luck. Oh, that's nice. Nicely done. Okay, so we can throw the Tonto. That's 5 mastery points, so let's start simple. Any more assassin points that we need? Okay, so let's go back to the Tonto and we'll do this. Okay. Oh, my mount. Patiently waiting. Here comes the wind. Like big weather time. So what do we go after? Oh, let's also look at the world map. Is there anything around here to, like... There aren't any fast travel points. I found that one off stream. Are there any we know of that we haven't discovered yet? That one's way over there. I don't think we're going to make it over there just yet. Any here that I haven't done that are easy to get to? That could be a little far. Although I think we're headed in that direction. Okay, so not really. All right, let's head back to our hideout. Oh, it's Jinjiro. There you are.
Is it true that there was a battle here once? And Tomoko fought off a whole army by herself? She's good with a broom. I don't want to imagine her with a wife.
Hey, Melissa. Welcome on in. Yeah, the wind in this game, the wind effects don't really hold back. Okay, people might be awake now, so I can actually talk to them. Or sometimes it's not even talking. Sometimes it's they're having a conversation and we're listening. Oh, here comes the rain. Dang.
Finding good clay is going to be difficult. River clay here is coarse.
Good boy.
We gotta give other loyal Bestistago a little pet.
Junjiro will love you.
Okay. Again, I'm getting feedback from the controller because I'm being very heavily rained on. So let's see here. I'll do this. Okay, that just saved now. There is the store, which might Okay, I'm wondering, this happened the last time as well, that I can't seem to get to the store. I don't know if it's because the store is just not ready, or I'm having issues with my connection. Let's try again. Yeah, store's been an issue. Let's see here. Are hair effects on or off for who you're playing an option? That's... wow, we are soaked. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Oh, sorry. My eyes are being eye-ish. Doesn't look like it. So no, I don't see anything specifically in the video or gameplay options about hair effects. Because yeah, I know the other game definitely has them. Okay. All right. Saved. Saving again. I'm going to overwrite that save because I just saved. Yes. Okay. And let's quit to memories. And while we do that, we'll get, yes, I just saved like 5 times, game. Come on, calm down.